morning. We're heading up the Yorkshire Dales today. Quite an interesting job actually, lovely rural property with views to die for. But it's right next to one of the tributaries of the River Wharfe, which is going to make the use of any chemicals a bit of a no-no really. So here we are, beautiful rural property, a number of different types of surfaces here. To the front of the building we've got Indian sandstone flags, quite green, very slippery. If we look closer we can see that we've got lots of black lichen staining. That's going to be a real challenge today because of the location. I'll explain why in a moment. To the rear of the property opens up into another Indian sandstone patio. Running around the perimeter of the lawn we've got this block paving. Once again, lots of patches of lichen. A bit more Indian sandstone here. This is so green and slippery. And this is interesting. We've got a date marker over the door. 1632. Wow, very old property. So environmentally this is going to be quite a challenging job. For a start, the Yorkshire Dales is one of the country's national parks. It's an outstanding area of natural beauty. And the thing about this job, there is a lot of organic staining and so on, but because of this drainage gully, it's going to be impossible to contain the runoff. That gully runs under the road and comes out into this beck. And because of that, it means that we're not going to be able to use any of the chemicals that we normally use to deal with organic staining. So here's the plan. I'm going to start with a basic pressure wash. Then I'm going to make use of the boiler. And after I finish doing the cleaning, I'm going to apply a 100% organic exterior cleaning treatment called Safe Wash. Safe Wash is a unique blend of natural and 100% organically certified ingredients. It is non-hazardous, non-corrosive and non-toxic. I've got a total of 4 litres, so that should be enough to do the job completely. So put on my Bluetooth ear defenders, and today's podcast is from BBC Sounds Gangster. Well, finished using the turbo lance on the block paving. If you recall, this was speckled all over with various different sort of light coloured lichens, but actually the blocks have given those up completely. They're all gone. Now these are the kind of customers you want. Cup of tea, a Victoria sponge, fantastic. Come on. We're just working away at this edge of the patio and we've got a really bad drainage problem. And the trouble with that is stopping the jets getting down there and cleaning properly, and more to the point, I can't see anything. So we're going to have to get rid of this water somehow. Time to bring out the mud sucker. Well, that's better, got rid of some of that muddy water. You can see what we're doing now. Well, that's got the patio cleaned down for the moment. It's looking a lot better. Still got traces of lichens and organic staining. Hopefully we'll be able to get rid of some more of those when we come back round with the heat treatment. Finished cleaning off the flags to the front of the building. This is permanently in shade, north facing, and you can see we've got a lot of organic damage here. Even some of these flags are still green after I've pressure washed it, and that's because this particular type of Indian sandstone is almost sort of rough to the touch. I've noticed with this rough stuff that it's really difficult to get clean. Even using things like bleach and quantumonium biocide solutions just do not have any impact on this at all. So I'm going to go over the entire area now with hot water, steam, before then applying the safe wash. Everything's cleaned up, it's come up pretty well as can be expected without the use of any chemicals. So the last job is to put a post-treatment on of the safe wash. Just reading the dilutions here. For heavy duty use, 1 part safe wash to 5 parts water. So the front, which has got the worst of the black lichen staining, I'm going to do that as heavy duty use. And around the back, I'm going to use it at 1 part to 10 parts water. I'm going to put it on with a 6 litre sprayer, a litre of that to 5 litres of water, and that should cover about 30 square metres, which is, the front entrance is about 30 square metres. So that's easy. To there. There we go, it's 5 litres. And there we've got a total of 6 litres. 1 part safe wash, 5 parts water. How's that for estimation powers? Exactly the right coverage. So we've got a heavy oak door here. I didn't want to jet wash this because you can get lap marks when you go over it. That's where you, a bit of a mark where you pass the lamps over twice. And this sill at the bottom is rotten through, but it's very green. I'm going to put safe wash on there. That's all done for today. Back in a few days' time just to re-sand this block paving. It's been a nice job. Beautiful day, the Yorkshire Dales. Weather could not have been better. So I'm here today just to finish off that re-sanding on the block paving around the garden. It's interesting though, been away a few weeks, we had to use the safe wash product here, and I can actually see that it's starting to work. It's a slow process, but some of these lichens are starting to fade away, which is interesting. And this old door was absolutely bright green before. All of the algae is nearly gone. Just goes to show that you don't always need harsh chemicals to get a result. You just need some patience. big gaps there with those block paving. Went through 5.5 bags of sand actually. That's a lot for an area this small. Well, all finished. That was a really satisfying job actually, in a beautiful part of the world. If you've never been to the Yorkshire Dales, you really are missing out. It was a challenging job too. There were some environmental red lines that I wasn't prepared to cross. The proximity to the beck that leads into the river where we've got otters. Just the question of using harsh chemicals was just an absolute non-starter. So I opted for an eco-safe product. And we can already see that that's starting to kill off the lichens and the algae. It's a slow process though. That'll take months to really build, but eventually all of those stains will biodegrade and slowly fall away. I'll see you at the next job.